So I've been thinking a lot about the future of cars lately. Not just the move to electric, which we all see happening, but the smaller, smarter tech that's going to fundamentally change how we interact with our vehicles every single day. We're on the cusp of some seriously impressive breakthroughs, and 2025 is shaping up to be a pivotal year. We're talking about innovations that sound like they're straight out of a sci-fi movie, but are literally just around the corner getting ready for mass production. These aren't just concepts anymore, they're becoming reality. In this video, we're diving deep into the 2025 automotive tech you didn't see coming. I've got 5 pieces of tech that are set to redefine convenience, safety, and even how we think about energy. From cars that park themselves without you even being inside them, to dashboards that turn your entire windshield into a smart display. It's a whole new world of driving, and I can't wait to walk you through what's coming. This isn't just about cool new features, it's about a complete shift in our relationship with the automobile. Before we get into the nitty-gritty, you know the drill. If you're into future tech, cars, or just want to see what's next, make sure you're subscribed to the channel. It really helps us out. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and comment. Join the Rachel family. Alright, let's get into it. First up, let's talk about parking, or rather, never having to worry about parking again. Alright, let's kick things off with a feature that I think almost everyone will appreciate. Autonomous valet parking. Picture this. You pull up to a crowded mall, a busy airport, or a packed concert venue. Instead of circling the lot for 20 minutes fighting for a spot that's miles from the entrance, you just get out. You tap a button on your phone and the car just drives away. It navigates the parking garage on its own, finds an empty space, and parks itself perfectly. No stress, no hassle. It's a game changer. This isn't just basic park assist, where the car helps you parallel park while you're still in the driver's seat. We're talking about Level 4 autonomy specifically designed for low-speed, geo-fenced environments like parking structures. The car uses a combination of its own sensors, LiDAR, cameras, ultrasonic sensors, and sometimes communicates with the smart infrastructure of the garage itself. It can handle multi-level garages, tight turns, and even react to other cars and pedestrians. When you're ready to leave, you just summon it with your phone and it meets you back at the entrance. The implications here are huge. For us, the drivers, it's a massive convenience win, but for city planners and architects, it's even bigger. Cars that can park themselves can be parked much closer together, since you don't need to leave room for doors to open. This could increase the capacity of a parking garage by up to 20% without adding any physical space. It's a smarter, more efficient use of our urban environments, all thanks to a car that takes care of the most annoying part of driving for you. Next up is something that feels like it's pulled directly from a video game, but it's making its way into production cars: augmented reality dashboards. Now we've had heads-up displays, or HUDs, for a while. They project basic info like your speed onto a small section of the windshield. But this is on a completely different level. We're talking about turning the entire windshield into a dynamic, interactive AR display that overlays critical information directly onto the world in front of you. It's a huge leap forward for both navigation and safety. Imagine you're driving in a new city. Instead of glancing down at a small screen on your dashboard or your phone, the navigation system projects a massive, glowing arrow onto the road ahead, showing you exactly which lane you need to be in and where your next turn is. It appears as if it's painted on the street itself. The system can highlight other vehicles in your blind spot, or draw a glowing box around a pedestrian who is about to cross the street, making them impossible to miss, even in low-light conditions. It's context-aware information delivered right where you need it. This technology works by using a sophisticated system of cameras and sensors to track the car's position and the driver's head and eye movements. A high-tech projector then beams the graphics onto a special coating on the windshield, ensuring the virtual information aligns perfectly with the real world from the driver's perspective. It sounds complex, and it is, but the result is an incredibly intuitive and, more importantly, safer driving experience. It keeps your eyes on the road where they belong, while still giving you all the data you need. It's a beautiful marriage of the digital and physical worlds. Okay, let's talk about EVs and one of the biggest pain points for potential buyers: range. While battery technology is getting better and better, manufacturers are also looking at other clever ways to squeeze a few extra miles out of a charge. Enter one of the most logical yet technically challenging solutions: solar-powered EV roofs. The idea is simple. Cover the largest, most sun-exposed surface of the car with photovoltaic cells and let the sun trickle charge your battery while you go about your day. Now, this isn't a brand new idea, but the tech is finally getting good enough to be genuinely useful. Early attempts could barely power the car's radio, but the solar panels being developed for 2025 models are far more efficient, lighter, and can be seamlessly integrated into the design of the car, even on curved glass roofs. They won't fully recharge your massive EV battery in a day, let's be realistic, but they can add a significant amount of range over time for free. We're talking about potentially adding 5, 10, or even up to 20 miles of range on a sunny day. Think about it. If your car is parked outside at work all day, it's not just sitting there losing a tiny bit of charge, it's actively gaining it back. Over the course of a year, that could add up to over 1,000 miles of free, clean energy, depending on where you live. This reduces your reliance on the charging grid and lowers your overall running costs. It's a supplemental power source that makes EV ownership just that little bit more convenient and sustainable. It's a perfect example of using every part of the car in the smartest way possible. For decades, we've relied on a physical piece of metal and then a plastic fob to get into our cars. But that's all about to change. The next step in vehicle access is getting rid of the key altogether and replacing it with something you can never lose. You. I'm talking about biometric vehicle access. By 2025, we'll see more and more cars rolling out with systems that use your fingerprint, your face, or even the unique pattern of veins in your palm to unlock and start the engine. It's secure, seamless, and incredibly personal. The implementation is pretty clean. You might have a small, discrete fingerprint scanner integrated into the door handle or the start-stop button. Or a camera in the B-pillar could scan your face as you approach the car, unlocking the doors automatically. Once inside, the car not only starts but also instantly adjusts to your personalized settings. Your seat position, mirror angles, climate control preferences, and your favorite Spotify playlist, all loaded up the moment it recognizes you. It can store multiple profiles so every driver in the family gets their own tailored experience. Now I know what you're thinking. What about security? Biometrics are actually far more secure than a traditional key, which can be lost, stolen, or cloned. Your fingerprint and facial structure are unique to you. Car makers are implementing advanced anti-spoofing technology to prevent someone from using a photo or a fake fingerprint to gain access. It's the same level of security you trust with your smartphone, but now it's protecting your car. It's the ultimate expression of a car being truly yours. This last one is probably the most forward-thinking piece of tech on this list, and it has the potential to change our entire energy infrastructure. It's called vehicle-to-grid, or V2G, charging. We're used to thinking of charging as a one-way street power flows from the grid into your car's battery. V2G flips that on its head. It allows your electric vehicle to not only draw power from the grid, but also send power back to the grid when it's needed most. Your car essentially becomes a mobile battery pack that can help stabilize the entire energy system. Here's how it works. You come home from work and plug in your EV. Using a special bi-directional charger, you can tell your car via an app to charge up during off-peak hours when electricity is cheap and clean, like overnight. Then, during peak demand hours in the late afternoon, when everyone gets home and turns on their air conditioning, the grid is under a lot of strain. At that point, your car, which is just sitting there fully charged, can sell a small amount of its stored energy back to the utility company at a higher price. This creates a decentralized energy network where thousands of EVs act as a massive distributed battery. It helps prevent blackouts, makes the grid more resilient, and allows for better integration of intermittent renewable energy sources like solar and wind. And for you, the EV owner, it creates a new revenue stream. You can literally get paid for letting your car help out the grid while it's parked in your driveway. It transforms the car from being just a mode of transport into an active, valuable asset in our future energy economy. It's a truly revolutionary idea. So there you have it. 5 pieces of automotive tech that are set to make a huge impact by 2025. From cars that handle the stress of parking for you, to windshields that paint your route onto the road, to vehicles that literally earn you money while they're parked. It's clear that the future of driving isn't just about going electric. It's about making our cars smarter, safer, more integrated into our lives, and more sustainable in ways we're only just beginning to imagine. It's a seriously exciting time to be a fan of cars and technology. Each of these innovations solves a real-world problem, whether it's daily inconvenience, safety concerns, or large-scale energy challenges. That's what makes this tech so compelling. It's not just tech for tech's sake, it's thoughtful engineering designed to improve our lives. I'm personally most excited about the potential of augmented reality dashboards, but I want to know what you think. Which of these 5 technologies are you most looking forward to seeing in your next car? Let me know down in the comments below. That's a wrap for this one. Thanks for hanging out and exploring the future with me. If you enjoyed the video and learned something new, you know what to do. Your support helps us keep making content like this. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and comment. Join the Rachel family. We've got a lot more cool tech to cover, so stay tuned. Until next time, stay curious.